Your whole life is a conspiracy. I feel like everything is predetermined by the media and businesses. We are all prisoners of wishes they put into us. And I wanna talk about how your time is indirectly controlled. There's two most valuable things a person can have: time and will. So, how do I control both? I create norms. Society norms are the biggest scam ever. When you're a kid, you wanna have the best, most expensive looking toy. When you are a teenager, you want to have the best, most expensive looking outfit or phone. It gets worse and worse as you reach your adulthood. The older you are, the more things you can possibly get to wish. And then wishing syndrome shifts from this little stuff to cars, to mortgage, to buying expensive pieces of anything. What I wanna say is money is a useful tool if you know how to use it. But it is a scam, absolute scam for most of people. Why? Why is that like that? Because we are social animals. Our emotional animal brain depends on what other people think about us and say. That's why social norms are so damn powerful. Those who control society, businesses, media, government, they use our animal brain consistently to manipulate our time and wish. School is useful to start growing rational side of brain, basic math, learning some basic subjects. But then it gets worse and worse. You get older, you get in those more complex subjects, more complex everything, and it just becomes scam. Why they give you grades? Because they want you to compare, they want you to compete with other people. And competition is the main driver for emotional side of brain. That's how we lived in tribes thousands of years. For thousands of years we competed with other men. For everything, for privilege, power, breeding. And now nothing changed since then. Our modern world ages only a couple thousands of years. But our emotional side of brain, our animal brain, is hundreds of thousands of years old. It didn't change. It didn't change since then. You need to know that you are a human animal. You're not some, this much above animals, and animals are all there so much below us. That just isn't the case. What is the case is we have this intelligence potential given to us by God. So if you can just use your intelligence to see through the patterns of manipulation society is making always. People finish schools they hate. People go work jobs they hate because they are manipulated into wanting something they don't actually want. By society. It's just, you lying to yourself. Yeah, this school is good. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a mathematician. But the truth is, most people don't actually know what they want to do in life. They don't even try to think about it. And the reason why is because society not only manipulates our wishes and our time, it also distracts us. It also gives us Instagram, TikTok, social media, it gives us TV, it gives us cartoons, it gives us every single fucking thing to distract us from thinking, from using our fucking mind. Modern human suffering will never stop. It can only get worse because everything is marketed and people only do stuff because of money, sex, power, status. These four things are main drivers for irrational decisions. Please just go spend some time alone with yourself. Think about your life and think about what actually matters to you. You need to give yourself time to explore and learn. Use your rational brain. The problem is most people are just too arrogant and they think they know everything and they think they are making decisions just by themselves. That's why conspiracy circle is always going to go on and on and on.